great. In fact, we can go on and on without realizing time is fast spent. It's really been interesting working with all of you, sharing your experiences. So we're rounding up now. And for me, it is more like what's our key takeaway for our audience? Basically, for me, PLN is very critical. Having a network where you can learn, getting resources, or having yourself come up to speed with content. So more or less, what will be your advice to educators that are listening to us? So Manuela, do you want to go first?
Yeah, one thing on the previous question that also brings using tech resources is autonomy. We are also teaching autonomy by using technology in our students. About the advice, I would say what I said just at the beginning, baby steps and time makes perfection. Okay, time and practice makes perfection. So I would advise all teachers to practice the tools, learn all they can about resources, try out with some colleagues, and then use it with their classrooms.
Great. So Lisa.
I would have to say that, like, for me, and whenever I taught, one of the things that I really thought was something that I wanted students to know is to think outside the box, to always think about how they could do something, but do it in an original way. We had technology sometimes that wouldn't work with what we were trying to do, but we always found a way to get around it and do it. And I think they started to think that way. I never want them to be able to be in a job or in a situation where they say, I can't do it. I had my son maybe 3 years ago come to me and say, I left my research at school and I need to finish it, but I don't know where it is online because I don't have the website. And I said, well, do you have some of your notes? Yes. I said, I know you probably wrote them word for word. So I just went ahead and searched it with quotation marks around it. And I found the resource and I said, is this it? And he thought I was a miracle worker. And I said, no. I said, what I'm doing is I'm using my resources. I'm not letting something say I can't do because I don't have. I just, you know, and so I see him being more resourceful now. And, oh, I can go in, I can figure out my math by going to Khan Academy, or I can go here and I can watch a YouTube lecture. You know, he's starting to see that we have a whole bunch of resources out there and how to utilize them.
Wow, great. Thanks for that. So, Taji, what's your closing words for educators listening to us?
Okay, for me, I would advise the first thing is collaboration. You can't really do it all alone. You don't have the knowledge. So for every tool you want to work with, you can see other educators, depending on the group or community you belong to. You can reach out to other educators who can assist you with one resource. That's one thing I do a lot. I reach out to a lot of educators. So one thing or the other, they have a resource on how you can, you know, learn or perfect how to use a tool in your class and all of that. Then also for the use of technology, technology helps to enhance your teaching and learning. That's one major thing for me. It helps the children understand better. It helps them to collaborate. With collaboration, communication, creativity too. It helps the children's creativity because there are some things some children have done in Kahoot or Flipgrid. I'm like, wow. So you could do this. So it enhances your teaching and learning. It helps the children to be creative. I think for the 21st century learning tools, it helps them develop a lot of the ones that are essential for their learning and development too. So for me, collaboration, get the children to understand, also reach out to other educators to learn. Self-development too is important for you to be better at your teaching and learning. That's it for me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So to wrap up for us, that would be Tuha.
Personally, I advise teacher, educator to use tools, and especially to use new tools, okay? Because since 5 years, we use other tools. So every year, every month, every day, there is a new tools. We should be updated. We should learn and be boldly, okay? Don't worry it. Don't be worried about, oh, this is difficult. I can learn this. I should have training. I should. So it's not acceptable. Okay, we are now on progress. We are on 21st century skills. We should learn. We should tie the skills and the techniques to build our student core skills, because today, the future of today, it's not the jobs of today. It's not the job of 10 years or 20 years in advance. So we should teach our student everything new, every tools new, and have a personal effort. I really insist on this, because many teachers afraid, oh, there is no training, there is a lack of training. I can't learn alone. It's difficult for me. Okay, it's not true. We can have effort via internet. There is many researches and many platforms that encourage. I will recommend many platforms as eTwinning, as Microsoft Educator Community, as Schools Online of British Council. There are many platforms that provide training online and many researches for teacher, for educator. Okay, to tie this technique, to not be modern, to not be different of other teacher or around the world. There is no, with the use of internet, I want to tell something. I'm so sorry for my accent, because I'm not native in English. So there is no more difference between developed and developing country, because with such a huge resource, so we don't have an excuse, okay, to not pass the information for our student. There are our students, it's like our kids, okay? So we should have a patience and power and energy to learn and practice and learn our student those tools, because it's really important to improve their skills. It's really important for their future jobs. It's really important to be satisfied and to be really a good teacher, and to be patient of to not doing just your job, to be patient by doing this learning, this teaching by love, okay, by emotional feelings that make really difference in your students. When they grow up, they come back to you. I have lots of experience with many students. They are in university, and they study doctorate and engineering. And I saw that in their eyes when they hug me and tell me, it's thanks to you. You made me a leader. You made me think different, because it's really touching when you really made effort alone to make difference.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
In fact, this is more like the icing on the cakes. So thank you, Manuela. Thank you, Lisa, Duha, Taji, and to all the Connected Educators team for all the awesome work they've done in bringing us all together. We're all stronger together. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, and I have an example to show that. I connected with some other colleagues to explain and to show musical instruments to my kids over Skype. How better? So it was amazing, and tools can really help us bring the world to our kids. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Ella, team,
Yeah,
and
thank you, Ella.
I'm forgetting Michael.
That's okay.
And my panel colleagues for
is
the
amazing
opportunity
today.
of being here.
I'm really blown away by the energy that's been shown in this hour event here we have. You'll see that I've done a couple tweets over the course of the hour, and feel free to share them and to follow the conversations that are going to come from them. I would expect you're going to get some mentions from Flipgrid, you're going to get some mentions from Kahoot, you'll get some mentions from Nearpod. I'm sure it's going to happen that they're going to reach out to you because of the energy you shared. It was fantastic to be part of this today, and I'm so happy I got up on a Saturday morning to listen to you all speak. I should say Saturday afternoon for me now, so I better be up. There you go.
Thank you, team and Michael, for
Thank
sharing
you.
our thoughts on tweets.
Thank
I've been
you
seeing
all.
them.
Thank you.
It was really
Thank you.
amazing. Thank you.
It was really amazing. Thank you, Ella, for hosting us.
Bye-bye, Ella. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wish you all the best. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Now I'm flying to Finland.
Safe travels.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.